And there we go. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Niels van der Bout, Black Dragon Forge. And today we'll be hand sanding. I've spent a bit of time with a file shaping my handle, and I'm now on a 220 grit. And that's it. So here, today, we're going to be hand sanding. Yeah, that's it. That is as creative as it's going to get. A lot of hand sanding, a lot of talking crap. As usual. Alrighty, so we've got the county spinny thing happening. Yeah, so let's get cracking. I think what we need to do is, so if you've got any questions, any comments, shoot, man. That is as easy as that. Yeah. So I mean, I can let it there, leave it there. Yeah, no, yes, no. Now that we know who I am, I can take the freaking name off. And we've got some comments. Marky Mark all the way from Atlanta. How's it going, buddy? Hope you're keeping well, Mark. Frederick, how's it going, man? JB, how's it going, brother? Hey, not much, man. It's Friday evening. Sean, how's it going, dude? And your stiletto, by the way, is looking freaking awesome. I think what we should do is show the world what Sean's working on. I can do that. Robert, how's it going, brother? Shane, how's it going, dude? Your freaking work rocks, buddy, by the way. Yeah. Rian, how's it going, brother? Excellent, man. And then Robert, yeah, man, she's getting there. She is getting there. This piece of Arizona Desert Ironwood is really, really rocking. So, like I said in the intro, it's basically filing. Yeah, so I've got my, this was that 46 Rand Build It dagger. Dagger. It might, I'm contemplating this might become a dagger. But that 46 Rand Build It file that I bought about 80 days ago. So my last 6 projects, I've used this, and it's still a razor sharp. Yeah, I've now used it on wood for the first time. As long as you take a file card to it every now and then, done. And one thing I didn't notice before, well, maybe it's just this piece of desert ironwood. I think every single skunk, every single buck, every single piece of wildlife must have pissed against this specific tree. Yeah, because this thing, man, when you sand it, stinky feet. That's midsummer wearing plastic gum boots. Yeah, no socks for 3 days straight without taking your feet out of those. Yeah, that's what this stuff smells like. I don't want to go into any details how I know what that smells like, but yeah, man, this stuff just reeks. Shane, buddy, you need to, man. It is freaking cool. You don't get much done while streaming, but it's cool, man. David, how's it going, man? Andres, good evening, sir. Yeah, yeah, man. Spend a bit of bucks wherever you can. I use the Logitech C fucking 9 something. I don't know what cameras it is. You pop me a message and I'll send you the specs on them and where I bought them and all works. And then get a proper microphone. That is probably the people will still. They don't mind glitchy images, but the sound quality has to be good, man. Brother, when am I going down to Cape Town again? I've had numerous invitations from my good mate, Mr. Stan Ohowski. And as soon as I can fly, because I ain't fucking driving down. Yeah, no, I'm a lazy ass. I don't even drive to the shop. As soon as I can fly down again, yeah, we might do a family trip as soon as we're over the virus, yeah. But yeah, man, everyone will know because myself and Stan tend to work when I'm down there, so we might as well do a class or two, make a week-long thing, do a class or two, build another dagger. I don't know, maybe a spear this time. I've got an inkling to build a spear. I don't know why. Maybe a halberd. Why? Because I haven't made one yet. Philly, how's it going, man? If you guys don't know Philly for the matter, go and follow that guy. Yeah, his freaking daggers are awesome. I should never have introduced him to daggers. Never, ever. His stuff fucking kicks my ass, man. Mr. Graham Clark, how's it going, buddy? Waiting for the tempering of it. Yeah, man. Dude, you guys are Fluck Forge in the UK. Go and check out Graham as well. Yeah, the guys are doing brilliant work there, man. Brilliant, brilliant work. And next year, when we do this whole trip around the world, yeah, I'll definitely be popping in with Graham's shop, and we'll do some stuff there. I'm pretty sure we're going to be doing some classes over there as well. Graham, I'm looking forward to that trip, buddy. We'll be spending time in the smithy, yeah, in the pub, and in the Wallace collection. Those 3 spots, that's where my entire thing is going to be. Yeah, it's either in your shop, or it's in the pub, or it is going to be in museums. That's it. I want to fondle daggers and swords, and like I haven't fondled my wife in years. That's what I want to do. Sean, you're modest, man. That thing is looking freaking awesome. Rian, stock removal dagger. Yes, sir. Well, I don't know. I'll forge the tip. How's that? Yeah. This is freaking 90% of the shape. Maybe I should just make a dagger out of a file. I don't even have to heat treat the fucking thing. That's a project idea. Rian, I like the way you think, dude. I like the way you think. Come on, let's pop in and you and me do a quick little dagger. Yeah? Quick little dagger. Maybe we should do another, I don't know, a 24-hour dagger build where we make a dagger from a file. That's the only prescribed thing. You have to make it from a file. I think so. Or an 8-hour dagger build. I think that's an idea. Let me know. The 8-hour dagger build, yeah, from a file. Already heat treated. That can go sideways really quickly. Yeah, man, why not? Why not? Why not, Jack? How's it going, brother? Robert. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. How's it going, brother? Thank you for joining us. I really appreciate it. Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. So you can either refer to an army bungalow or a student dormitory. Yeah, but that smell, man. And my wife doesn't smell it. That's a weird side. Yeah, but she's staying with like myself and my 2 boys, so I think she's just immune to the smell now. But this stuff, holy crap, man! I almost hold. See, Frederick. Shane is a cool guy, so I don't want to piss him off, yeah? And I'm pretty sure I've only spoken to him, but I'm pretty sure he's bigger than I am. Mish, how's it going, dude? I've checked up some of your photos, brother. They are fucking incredible. That guy knows how a camera works. He knows how a grinder works. Damn, brother. Brother, how's it going, man? Thank you for popping in. It's appreciated. Thanks, brother. Likewise, man. Have a good one. Viking spear and welded socket. Yeah, I got a nice CO2 welder. It's not exactly what guys will be expecting. Yeah, man. So this year, I don't know if they're going to allow me to travel to Cape Town. I don't know. Apparently, travel is open again. So I don't know. I don't know. See, the kids are starting with exam in 2 weeks. So it might not be the opportune time to go down. Yeah. But where there's internet, there's schools now. So I don't know. But they're supposed to be back to school next week. So I don't know. But that might happen sooner rather than later. Yeah, man. Nico still hasn't popped around, but we need to schedule that. That mayo quench. Sure, pop over, buddy. Use the grinders, yeah? I'm actually building 3 new ones to pop into my shop. Yeah, man. The lesser blunted tip filing dagger. I like that. This file wants to be a dagger. Yeah, so basically I shaped this handle with the file. Well, I took away most of the stuff on the belt grinder, and then from the 36, I went on to 100, and then I thought, what the hell am I doing? I can't. I'm going to nick my blade. So done. I haven't done this in years. I haven't shaped a blade with a file in, I want to say, like 8 years, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. I really, honestly, thoroughly enjoyed that. Graham, what are you saying about the pubs? Yeah, dude. That's what I want to hear. That'll get me there quicker. Pubs are open. Or well, it will be. No, Jack, no. Every single time we have one of these build-ups, Jack always makes a miniature. Always. Dude, I think everyone needs to make a miniature, and you have to make a full size. I think that's the plan now. Yeah? But needle file, that's actually not a bad idea. Maybe we should do a needle file build-off. Yeah? So grab one of your needle files and maybe its equivalent in weight is what you're allowed to use in other material, which is not going to be a lot. I don't know. Let me know ideas, yeah? And we'll do a fun little build, and the guys can do it anytime, every time. I mean, we can do it the same as we did the last one, yeah? Gaucho. Rolf, if you're going to have a look on bladegallery.com, I made a gaucho in Feb. And it is available on bladegallery.com. Ernst, how's it going, brother? And again, Jack, but why not? I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, but that's enough talking crap, yeah? I need to actually sand. So normally I don't do this type of sanding, but it is a nicely shaped handle, and it leans itself to it. But I'm not going to go over the edges because I don't want to round stuff out. Yeah, I want sharp corners in my design. So I want a stiff-backed sandpaper. And as soon as if you find that you've got a material backing and not a thick material backing, putting a couple of layers of duct tape over that will keep it from tearing. Number one, if you've got a really crappy sandpaper, it's only wood. Yeah, so sandpaper will clog before it goes blunt. And then number two, it stiffens it up. And when it stiffens up, you will not bleed out those sharp little edges. But what helps is if you just sand, same as a file, just in one direction. Yeah, so you ease up on the back pull. So you sand it. Let me just change cameras here. So ease up on the back. So if you want to do that, and you can see exactly where you're sanding, and you can adjust accordingly. But don't just do that freaking flippy thing just because you saw some other dude on YouTube doing it. Yeah. And what I'm also doing is I'm putting my finger in the middle of it and creating a bit of a convex concave on my sandpaper, which just stiffs it up ever so slightly. And all I want to do is I want to get rid of my file marks on the edge. Yeah. And crisp up that edge. I'm not too worried about, you can see where it's sanding. It's only sanding on those sharp edges as I'm pulling down and pushing pressure. So only sharp sanding on those edges, so I can actually get a nice sharp finish in there. And then having a broad piece of sandpaper and then pulling it taut, while not pulling it over, just keeping it straight, and then getting over onto the steel there will keep me from getting an undercut. And I'm not trying to sand the steel, I'm just still finishing on the wood, yeah? And then obviously running different directions. So you can see your scratches that you made, and you want to get those scratches up. Even with the same grip, and having a proper light. So I use halogen. This is actually a machinist light, so the light you would have over your lathe or mill, or so high quality light. Just one is what you need. You can go for LED, but those big overhead shop lights, they're no good on your bench, man. And for God's sakes, just pick a dedicated spot in your shop here. Clean the thing up and then use that for finishing. I still think that's the best answer so far. Rian, dude. Where are we doing? Where are we now? Mims, how's it going? But you've got a set of alarms, haven't you? Yeah. So yeah, I actually have a set of alarm needle files that are completely blunt. And I was thinking of taking the round file because it's got a really sharp little tip. I was thinking of taking that thing and doing forging the ass end of it down and doing a bit of a curl and then ending up with a hairpin thing for my beard. Obviously, I don't know because I like the texture on the file. Okay, so if you're afraid that you're going to be running over those edges, then I just take my file card. Yeah, file card, slap it to the back of it, and now that just gives me a stiff thing to work with. Yeah, and this is obviously it's a 220 grit, so I'm literally just smoothing out my file marks. That is it, refining the shape. And now when it comes to the back, I'll now add my thumb on top, just to add pressure on specific spots. And keep in mind, my pins are bronze. Well, you didn't know that, but the pins are bronze, so they are harder than the Arizona Desert Iron. So I don't want to undercut the wood around the file, the pin. But I want to keep everything nice and flat and finally get to this back end. But I don't want my sandpaper to come over it and then accidentally start rounding this thing. I want to round it because it was intentional. I don't want to end up with something that is rounded just because I did a half-assed job. Yeah. So I always get nervous when I see the guys fucking, especially with that, and they go like they're polishing a shoe. I don't know. Maybe if you're polishing a, I don't know, man. It's got its place, it's got its space, but this is $160 worth of wood. Yeah, I don't want to fuck it up just because I'm in a rush. So there's a gentleman that offered me 6,000 Rand for the knife. Now, if you consider there's just under 3,000 Rands worth of wood on the knife, I'm not going to sell it for that amount of money. Yeah, but thank you for the offer. But it's a bit underpriced, sir. There's a lot of guys are asking me for pricing on this thing. If you're asking for a price, then then I know that you are completely new here. Yeah, I decide on a price when the piece is done. That's it. It's not based on the amount of time that I've spent on it or anything in that line. It's based on what I believe the market can bear on a piece like I just created. So that's it. And I was asked the question earlier if I have to give new guys advice on whether to take orders or just work on what you want to make. If you're a new guy, this shouldn't be something that you should even consider. If you're a new guy, just make, and learn from every single mistake. Yeah. If you make a knife and you didn't make a mistake, then well, you made the same knife twice, right? Because that's what you're supposed to do: is learn from the first one, and then make it again, make it better. Practice. And while you're honing the skill, don't take orders, man. A knife that has been paid is the most difficult knife to make. It is. There are thousands of knife makers worldwide that'll attest to exactly that. Don't take orders. If you are making a living from it, and it's your only sole income, I'm going to call you stupid, number one, because no one relies on a single income. And then number two, don't take orders. I'm not a fan. Yeah, don't take orders. But if that's your business model, then by all means. And this is purely just advice. Take it, leave it. We call it mother-in-law advice. Yeah. So when you're in the room, in the chat, yes, mom, yes, mom, yes, mom. When she leaves, you decide what you want to do. But you cannot advise someone if you haven't done it. And I tell you what, I've burned my fingers a couple of times taking orders. And every single one of those knives turned out, I wouldn't say crappy, but I wasn't happy with it. Clive was happy. But if you let me do my own thing, you get the best of my work, yeah, best of my ability. Because I work on them because I enjoy them, and that shows in the pieces. And I will not work on a knife I'm irritated or agitated or because I have to. No. Then I'd much rather go watch a movie, take the day, and get back to it tomorrow, yeah? Because, like you know, knife making, 5% making, 95% selling. If you didn't know that and you want to go full time, good luck. Yeah. 5% making, 95% selling. That's what it is. And no, don't listen to the guys that say they'll make it. Your skill's good enough. People will buy it. Fuck, those years are long gone, man. Long, long, long gone. If you make it, you've got to sell it. It's as easy as that. Okay, so now I want a hard backing, but I don't want all of that sandpaper. Just want a piece. I'm going to wrap it around my little flat needle file. Yeah, I just want a bit of a hard backing. I feel that at the back here there's a high spot or a low spot. I can't decide. And my light is not there, so I can't see either. So now you guys are washed out a tad, but let me just sort this out. So the back isn't flat, it is slightly rounded. Yeah, oh, that already is better. Now in doing this, I am now grabbing the steel and rubbing it into the wood, which is something I don't like doing. Yeah, it does help that it's a dark wood, and I'll pay for that later when I have to hand sand this out. So that was still just the file finish on there. And over here you can see there's a bit of a slip on my file because the one section has worked in a tad more than the other. So now I need to get in there. And obviously you guys can't see at the moment. So I just want to get everything to a 220 finish, and then I can start contemplating what I'm going to do on this handle. Because after much deliberation, I'm not going to leave it just as is. Why? Because this is the play knife, yeah? I get to play. And the next 3 projects are quite big ones. So, man, I won't have more time to play. And then I might be at the end of the year, and I still haven't played. So I want to do a bit of carving. But no work will be done in the shop tomorrow, although everyone is working. Well, I say everyone, myself and Tulu is going to pick up a new little addition to the shop. I was hoping it was going to be a puppy, and then my wife said, no, I'm not allowed. So, I don't know. Now I'm picking something else up. I want to say it's a lion, but it's not. It's yellow. But you guys will see. Yeah, I haven't been active on Instagram for a bit of a week. So, sorry, man. Just rebuilding stock on forges and burners, and it's just really fucking boring. So, I didn't want to do any Instagram stuff. Yeah. It's really just working my ass off this week. I haven't worked this hard in fucking months. And then, Nick. Yeah, man. I hate hand sanding, but this I don't mind. I actually don't mind. I don't mind sanding the wood. That is, I'm thoroughly enjoying this. I really am. Because normally when I do handles, they're really quick. Yeah, it's either turned on the lathe and then carved for daggers and those type of things. But just organically shaping something that you cannot do on the grinder without screwing up this. And even if you do it on the grinder, you're going to end up not sitting with nice and sharp lines. Now, I can go and do it on the grinder only, but man, that's no fun. Yeah. No, but that's where you got. You need to clean your files, man. So 10.43 grams and a bit. Yeah, okay. No, we'll say you can pick a file. What's the diameter of the pins? Is 1.6 millimeter bronze pins. Well done, Jack. Well done, man. I think Jack was actually here when I drilled this site. If I'm not mistaken. Jack, you were here, yeah? I'm pretty sure he was. Yes, dude, that Optima yellow is fucking brilliant. See, now we've gone from a new toy that's coming in to a yellow stripper pole. I like the way that guy thinks. Seriously, man. Nico's the guy that invented the whole mayonnaise quench, by the way. I thought he was joking until he showed it to me. It's just fucking amazing. Now, Nico, I just, man, I've got the jar of Nola sitting over there, but I didn't want to do it on Arizona ironwood because, I mean, this Yankee wood has got no idea what Nola is. Yeah. So I don't know how it was going to react, and I don't want to go hand sand this thing with where it's not a native product. Yeah. Does it make sense? Maybe I'm just a bit too cautious. Maybe on the next one I'll use a bit of mayo. And we'll do it live and the guys can actually see what a miracle that is. Okay, so that's a 220 finish, yeah. And I had a student in today that did workshop time, so they just come in and use the workshop and the tools and the whatnot. And he saw me do this, and he asked whether I am going to be buffing the wood. And I almost kicked his ass. Don't buff your wood. Sound weird, but don't buff it. Don't put your wood on a buffing machine, man. So sand it down to 1,000 grit, and then do 6-7 coats of true oil, and you're done. True oil, tongue oil, any proper oil finish. Yeah. Thanks, Christy. That's appreciated, buddy. Excellent, man. My first knife that I made, 1st of August, actually, 11 years ago with Mr. Stuart Smith, good mate. Got nicked. We lost it. Well, I lost it for a while, a couple of years. Ended up in my camping trailer. Rested to smithereens. I fixed it up. It was made from 01 back then. And then started teaching classes. I think it was 2nd or the 3rd class I ever taught. And we used it on the barbecue on the braai. So the guys could actually, we just did a load of oars and you could go cut off whatever you wanted with that. And end of one of those classes, the knife was missing. And unfortunately, that's the only thing that I am aware of that ever got nicked out of my shop, which is good. But I am... yeah, man. So that I'm aware of. I don't know. And we're still teaching, yeah, which is cool. But how do I get it shiny? Yeah. Well, you hand sand to 1,200 grit. Done. And then it should be shiny. And then there's that thing called buffing. When I say buffing, not a machine. Take your hand, your palm, put a light coating of oil on there and rub it. Called boning when we're in the army. Yeah. So rub it. That friction heats up, opens the pores of the wood, pulls in, you let it dry. Done. when you're done with that, take your last grit, 1200, hand sand it again, because as soon as you wet the wood, the fibers will raise. So you sand those off, and now it starts shining. You do the coat again. So I like 12 coats. It'll take me about a week to do 12 coats, but who cares, man? It looks fucking brilliant. It looks like it was varnished. You can literally see yourself in the shimmer, which is brilliant. And as soon as you buff wood, especially with bull, you're going to end up with undercutting. So you end up with this lemon peel effect on your stuff, and that's no good. No good. It might be shiny, but as soon as you bring it up to the light, close to your eye, and you do this, you see a little divoty shimmer. And if it's a grainy wood, there's always buffing compound and crap that collects in there. And all of a sudden, your nice, I don't know, clean wooden scales has now got these streaks and crap in them. I don't know. There are ways and means, but exactly, Sean. Exactly. Yeah. And as males, we know how to polish wood. Come on, man. Don't tell me you don't polish your wood. Not brazing rods. Brazing rods are brass. Brass has got no class. So I buy from, oh crap, what's the company's name called? But they sell a bronze brazing rod, not a brass one. So it's made from bronze. It is softer, it's easier to work, it finishes, it doesn't tarnish as easy as fucking brass. And it's not that common yellow color. It's actually a deeper gold, which is brilliant. Burnishing, there we go. Burnishing is the word I was looking for. Jellyfinger, buddy, it's a freaking cool neck. And I think I said this already. That is awesome, man. I like it. But yeah, burnishing. Thank you, brother. Who else? Honorable members in the house. Good evening, sir. Do I ever use a whetstone to sharpen blades? And if you do, your step example 400 to no. If you're going to be doing a whetstone, do it at home, and then use your really expensive fucking belt grinder. Whetstone is there for honing an edge only. So as you're using your knife, you're feeling, oh crap, you can literally feel a knife going blunt. Yeah. So stop right there. Take the finest whetstone you have. Just pull back. Don't cut into the stone because that'll remove material. All you want to do is the fine edge. That as you're working, the fine edge actually falls over. Yeah. So you just want to realign that. So you hone it. One, pull back, and then let it stop, and there you go. Raise a sharp edge. Maintaining the edge is a lot easier and better than re-establishing a blunt knife. You don't use a knife until it's blunt. Don't ever. Even honorable member, do not let me get in my car because I don't drive. Yeah, but we're going to get there. We're going to have a rumble. There we go. Exactly. Yeah. So brazing rods, the brass stuff, they don't peen well. Bronze, on the other hand, like a charm, especially. But keep in mind, anything that you're going to be peen over, if you want to make yourself dome pins, you have to anneal whatever your pin is. Even if it's stainless steel, if it's whatever pinning material, you have to anneal it. You have to make it soft. Yeah. Done. And ferrous and non-ferrous metals. Ferrous metals, anything with iron in it, Fe. So we quench it, cool it down rapidly to harden it, cool it down slowly over a long period of time. That'll soften it. Exactly the opposite when it comes to non-ferrous metals, metals without Fe, iron in it. So if you want to anneal bronze, brass, copper, silver, gold, heat it up. Toss it in water. It'll cool it down rapidly, and it's soft. Done. If it cracks, toss it because there's iron in there. Thanks, Jack. It's appreciated, man. There we go. Dirty Room Knives have got it, man. Brother, we will have to share a beer at Blade Show next year. Yeah, definitely. Well, not share a beer. Yeah, that's just wrong. I don't share my chips. I don't share my food. And my kids know this, yeah. I work my ass off so I can put food in their plates. When you eat out of mine, you're going to get your ass slapped. If you want more, go and dash more. But yes, I will have a couple of beers and you will have a couple of beers. We'll talk a load of crap. Yeah, that's what I do. I don't work. Brother, I can't even pronounce that. I've got no idea what that is. I honestly don't know. I honestly see now people think I know all this shit. I don't. I really don't know much. I just don't know. My motto is don't fuck up. Yeah. So that's it. Exactly. So I'm gonna have to read up on this, man. Shosugiban. I'm obviously screwing up that pronunciation. But anyway, so that was it. Thank you, brother. I'm definitely going to read up on that. So you gave me something to do for tonight. I really, really do appreciate that. But that's it. So now I've got this thing down to 220. I'm going to step it up to a, I think my next grit I have is a 360 and then a 400. And then I've got a 480, which is a weird ass grit, and then a 600, 800, 1,000, 1,200, 1,500, and that'll stop. I am going to be marking sections out. I'm just not exactly sure what I'm going to do and where I'm going to do it, but I really want to see. Now there's some file marks left there, so I'll need to go. Oh, there is. That still needs to get done. That's why that's not it. So this side is fairly cool. So let's take this off. This side transition is good. Oh crap, when we work in camera. Come on. So this side transition is good. Yeah, fit up looks good. That side there, I can feel there's a bit of an undercut. So there, the steel, I haven't worked the steel yet. Yeah, so that little ridge there, I still need to work. But from aside from it, I've tried to keep the flats flat at the top, so to follow that entire precision through. And this is all filed in. Yeah, you can see the rough file marks, so you can't really. Let's see. Can you see them now? No. Can you see them now? See the file marks in there. And the fit up's good. Other side is good. And that wood, damn man. And now from here, you should be able to tell that that is slightly rounded. Yeah. So I'm not too sure what I'm going to be doing here, but I do want to try something. Oh, I don't know. Initially, I was thinking of doing a, and now where's my pencil? Let's move this to over here. Yeah. Let's get rid of all of this. Oh crap, hold on. So I need to get rid of this as well. Everything in its place, man. Everything in its place. This freaking stinky feet dust. All right, but that keyboard. Damn. All righty, so let's do this, shall we? Oh crap. Now see, the problem is that I'll need to go and look in here as well. So initially the thinking was to do a set spacing from the side, come down and draw something, whether I'm going to go negative or positive, I don't know. All right, let's just start off with a border. And then, I don't know, mimic the pins. I don't know if I'm going to go in them, on them, and then do little thingies around them. I'm not sure. Yeah. I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. Or whether I'm just going to do 2 panels. I don't know, maybe a Sharpie bit in there. Just 2 panels. And then I'll carve in at least maybe 2 mil in there. I don't know if I'm going to recess the entire thing, but maybe recess the entire thing, and then do some cross-archy happiness in here. Yeah, I don't know. There's opportunity to learn a new skill. So I might just do that. Oh, that was completely out of focus. Sorry, gentlemen, ladies, if there are any present. Oh, it's me and this bloody camera again. Yeah. So that was the idea, to do something like that. Whether it fits the design, I don't know yet. But doing a, for instance, I don't know, a French theme and coming in with a, flip it over, a fleur-de-lis, finding a center line. And bringing that out into something else. I don't know. I'll come up with something. Yeah, but obviously what I've come up with has to fit with my feet in weird ass pin selection or placement. So I don't know, but coming up with something that will work with the design, even if I just carve it out as a relief so that stands up and this is cut down. I don't know. I don't know, but I want to do something different on this. Why not? This is the play knife, isn't it? Yeah. But anyway, so that was the thought. I've got no idea what I'm going to be doing. We're down here. Non-hardenable stainless. I should go soft all the quenching it. Yeah, man. That's stainless. Yeah, that's weird ass stuff. And stainless is worse than a swear word. And you know this. We're on about the stainless again. Fuck the stainless, man. Gee, stainless. No, the guys are arguing about stainless. No one, no carbon guy ever argues about stainless. Why? Because number one, it's stainless, not stain never. And number two, I don't give a crap. Ooh. Well, then I won't do it because that's Arizona desert ironwood. No. That's just over 3,000 rands worth of wood on this handle. No jarring. But that's a cool idea. I actually saw a documentary on one guy left in Japan that still makes bogwood things, well, pens and spoons, and that was incredible. Excellent. Jack is going to teach, which is cool. Nice, taking payment in beers. I like that, buddy. Milk stout, dude. You obviously new here, yeah. Frederik, milk stout, yeah. That's it for Jack, not me. I can't touch the stuff, man. Stainless Damascus. What the fucking stainless Damascus? Okay, I'm going to cut it here. These guys are just throwing obscenities all over the place. Stainless Damascus. Damn it. Simon, how's it going, brother? Who else is here? Simon is, he's so happy. Jack. Niels. Jack. Appreciate it, buddy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was it, man. That was pretty much it. Yeah, that was me talking crap, showing you how I hand sand. Like you needed advice on that. Yeah. But that is where we're at this project. I'm quite liking the look of this, man. I really am. Now, initially, I thought just leaving it like that, but this little thingy. So now I need to set this down for a while and then come up with a design that I'm happy with, as well as something that I can actually pull off. Yeah. It's one thing to draw it. It's a completely different thing to actually do it. And then something that I can actually do in a reasonable time period. And that's it. That won't happen this weekend. Not at all. Sunday I have to get up early and do tongs for a gentleman that can't make it, couldn't make it during week. So he's coming in to pop in or to collect 2 tongs. So I need to make that on Sunday morning. And then my youngest dude, I don't know, at 14, he last time I had to do something very similar. He helped me out. So he is a very handy helper in the shop. So Sunday morning, that's it. And then Sunday afternoon, we will be spending time building I don't know exactly what he wants to build, but I think it's a wall-mounted shelf. So we'll be spending time. He has to have his design done by then. and then cool. Then we'll make that. I might throw a couple of Instagram things on that. Yeah, because that's cool stuff. All right, gentlemen, ladies, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for spending a bit of time with us. Let's run through the last bit of comments here. Everyone's greeting Jack, which is cool. Sean, every time, buddy. JB, thanks, man. All right, so anyone out there that want to next week, Wednesday, join me on a chat live, you are more than welcome. Bring blades. I would love to review some of the stuff. If you have questions, send me photos, and then we'll discuss them. Yeah, don't worry, I won't get all put on you. I make guys cry because they give me a fucking knife with 36 grit finish. Don't do that. If you put a knife in my hand with a 36 grit finish and you ask me what I think of this, yeah, I'm going to tell you the knife is not fucking finished. To see is that's what I think. Okay, but anyway, you hear me do that with a couple of beers in me. Yeah, dude, my wife is kicking my ass here. So this is a lot longer than the rest. So I'm waiting for the rest to catch up, and then I'll trim this back. But she reckons that it's getting grayer by the day, which it is. So, yeah, man, I need to freaking shave the thing. We're now going into summer. I'm sitting in a t-shirt, and it's like 7:15 in the evening, which is brilliant. But anyway, all right, ladies and gentlemen, and somewhere in the country was snowing, like fucking full-blown snowing in South Africa. I got sent a video where this guy is driving and it's just fucking snow falling. I've never seen anything like that in my life. The sheer fact that he was still driving and on the road had me like completely, my mind is blown. If it starts snowing in Joburg, holy crap, man, people will fucking just die. No one will be able to drive. No, it's stupid. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for spending time with us. Have a good one, and we will see you, and it's the royal we, of course. I'll see you on the